Hey there, Citizen Paler here, and welcome back. It's time for a very quick video. This is just a quick follow-up on the Hawk tour of duty I did last week. There was several things I talked about in regards to the ship and how it works for bounty hunting, and some concerns I had about how functional it would actually be as a solo bounty hunting ship. But there was one point that someone else brought up I wanted to address, and also something that I've been talking about for a while. One of the things I talked about was once Persistence came in and once they made it that you couldn't always wear all the armor and all the back pieces and have the weapons on your back and everything, you wouldn't be able to use the seat. And that was a concern I had. You know, you want to probably be well equipped when you're going bounty hunting, have the possibility for everything. Well, something I had missed about this ship is actually right here. So this is behind the pilot seat. Pilot seat would come down right here. In the rear landing gear, you can see there's actually a box that folds down here. This is a weapon rack for an assault rifle or something like that. And if we were down on a planet, I could actually think I can put my rifle in there. I can't because we're at Port Olisar, so we're in an armistice zone, so I can't pull it out. But there is a single weapon rack there for like a primary weapon. So you could have your sidearm on you, whatever they're going to have, maybe small sidearm type taser gun or something, and then keep like an SMG or something back here. That's good. It does show that they were taking this into account when they designed this ship a little bit. Still leaves some concern. Is one primary weapon holder justifiable in a bounty hunting ship? Maybe. You know, I definitely think I'd like to see more. I'd like to see like an actual rack of some sort. But this does show that this was the discussion. You know, this was taken into account a little bit when they were designing this ship. They were like, but we're not going to be able to sit in the cockpit with a machine gun on our back at some point. So that discussion has happened. We'll see. You know, obviously, before we hit beta, we're probably still a year and a half out from beta, maybe even longer. So there's time for all this stuff to get reworked. And I think you could realistically look here. They could open this up and make it twice as wide, take up a little bit more room here to get some more equipment in there. Maybe make it taller to get an extra helmet or something in there. Though you're not going to be changing your helmet in space. Probably not. So there is that. The second thing someone brought up was capturing alien prisoners in this thing here. And this is a valid point I had not considered. What if the missions eventually become capturing Vandal or Banu, or what's the other race? Shit. Anyway, what if it's about capturing aliens? Like a Vandal's significantly taller and larger than a human. They're not fitting in that seat. The Banu, don't they have like the reversed knees where their legs articulate the opposite direction? So they're not fitting into that seat. Yeah, this ship's definitely not, at least with its current design, doing that. Perhaps that's something that'll be addressed in the future, or perhaps later down the line there's going to be a specific bounty hunting ship for bounty hunting Vandal and all that stuff. There's a lot of logistics that need to go into that. Like, just thinking of how Chris Roberts would do this stuff, there's the entire possibility that, the same weapons and everything used for taking down a human target for bounty hunting would not work for taking down a Vandal, right? You tase them. Maybe electricity tasing doesn't affect them like it does humans. They're more resistant to it. It has a tough time punching through their skin or something. So there might be a whole lot of logistics. I could see though, like, they might be able to, maybe not. I was going to say maybe they could extend this up in here, but the way this landing gear comes down out of here, basically right there is the top of that. Anyway, that is something like if you're saying, you know what, I want to go out and I want to go after bad Vandal, not kill them, but capture them and give them for trade or bounty missions or whatever, this ship might not work for that. Sorry, I just slapped my mic. So that is something to take into account. So those were two little updates on the Hawk. I'm still enjoying it as a plain just light combat fighter type ship, but there are concerns, some things around that to be aware of. So let's go ahead and close this. Until next time, this has been Paler. Thanks for watching.